Hey friends, so I just kind of wanted to get on, chat with everybody, see how everybody's doing. There's been a lot of things going on lately, so I just feel like I want to get on and I want to chat with you guys. So, yeah, let's do this. Sorry, just sending it out there that I'm doing this. If you're here, say hello. Hopefully, people who watch this think I'm just some sort of crazy loon or anything like that. So, so yes, if you're here, say hello. So, went to the dentist this morning. No cavities. Things are good. Dentist is happy. I am happy, which is good. I used to have really sensitive to cavities teeth, and for whatever reason, as I've gotten older, that's gotten better. I don't know if it's because my diet's changed or what. I don't know. But my dentist is happy. I'm happy. It's all good. Hello, Graveyard Nerd. You got a manga haul up today. I will have to go and watch it. I'm really excited to see it. I personally also have my book haul and my digital haul that'll be up next week. And I have a random surprise video going up tomorrow. Hi, Melissa. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping to get all of my content kind of done for next week over the next couple days as well, because my husband's going to have the entire week off. So I'm hoping to not have to worry about making videos and editing them and getting them up to you guys. I just want to kind of get all of that done this weekend so I can spend next week with my husband, which will be really, really nice because he never takes time off of work. And normally, what we do is we both take that last week of the year off typically, but he wasn't able to do that this year because of other things going on at the company. And so he had to work that week while I was closing my salon, and I actually needed his help. But I totally understand and respect that he needed to be there and do his job and everything. But yeah. Lazy Man Gaming. Is that you, Steve? Is that your weird random name? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about my beauty regimen on the stream. We are not the right kind of channel for that kind of content. I am just me, and I don't wear a ton of makeup, honestly. So there's that. But yes, hi, husband. I figured that was you. Yay for no cavities. I got a cleaning in April. Yes. Hi, Tyrone. How are you? But yeah, so one of the things I wanted to talk about on this stream, and due to a lot of recent things, I feel like this is the perfect time to talk about it. This is something I've been wanting to make a video on for a long time. I just figured it would lend well to this stream kind of format so it can just kind of be an organic conversation. I feel like right now in the manga community, we're going through some growing pains as it's coming across. This happens in any sort of online community where you start out really small and everybody's friends, but then naturally people start to gravitate towards others, and then more people start coming in, and it becomes kind of this cycle where there does become kind of quadrants of a community, but we're all still part of the same community. So I know that I naturally gravitate towards certain creators within the community. And I'm not going to shy away from that. I have my friends in the community, and that's a good thing. I think it's good to have the people you're close with in communities. I mean, No, Steve, I'm not going to spill tea on the couch. I don't even have tea near me. This is one of the things that I experienced in BookTube for a long time. That's why I feel like I have an opportunity to like maybe talk about it, give some wisdom, give some insight on that kind of thing. But I've been making YouTube content for 4.5 years now. And naturally, over time, you're not going to necessarily associate with all of the same people you did when you initially came into whatever community on YouTube that you come into. It's just part of what happens online. We all just kind of drift and go towards our certain people. So the fact that, people start out maybe collabing together a lot and then they grow apart, sometimes it's out of jealousy, sometimes it's just out of they realize they don't really get along as well as they thought they initially did. We all have the same hobby in common, which is what makes us a community. But that doesn't necessarily mean we have to be best friends with everyone in the community. That's something that I think in the online space people forget sometimes is that naturally in life, we're not best friends with everybody we come in contact with. Granted, I'm one of those people that is pretty friendly towards anyone who at least treats me with an ounce of respect. And I'll always be that way. It's just part of who I am intrinsically. And I don't feel like that's wrong. I will, like I say, I don't personally have beef with anyone. There are people I'm more comfortable with and people I'm not comfortable with. And I'm not going to name names or anything because that's not what I'm here to do on this stream. I'm not here to spill tea. I'm not here to jump into all the drama. All I'm here to do is to say that everybody needs to cool their jets. Everybody needs to take a breath, take a beat, and just realize that it's okay to not be best friends with everybody. I mean, BookTube's huge these days. You couldn't even try to be best friends with everybody in that community. I have like a handful of people that I'm really close to in BookTube, and I still talk to them on a very regular basis. And then I have a handful of people in MangaTube that I talk to all the time. And that's okay. It's okay to have that handful. There's nothing wrong with having your people, like your main group of people. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you want to be part of a group, but they're not comfortable having you be part of that group, that doesn't mean there's anything necessarily wrong with you either. I think that's the part where people get hurt feelings and get offended is when they're newer to the community and they jump in and they think they can be best friends with anybody they want. But that's not how it works. When I went to BookNet Fest, this was something that was very apparent. I finally got to interact with some people that I've been watching for years, and I feel like I know them. And I wanted to just like kind of go up and like start a conversation with them that had to do with like something they'd said online. But I knew I couldn't do that because, yes, I've been watching them for years, but they probably have no clue who I am. So I kind of stuck to the people that I knew and that I DM'd with and talked outside of that. And then slowly kind of started introducing myself to some of the others that I'd wanted to talk to for a long time. And so I think that's something that people in the manga community need to remember. You might feel like they're your best friend, but that doesn't necessarily make them feel that you're their best friend. Does that make sense? Let's see here. Sorry, I'm a little behind on comments because I was going there for a minute. Yes, I just watched his stream from earlier. I'm still confused, but can kind of understand what's going on. It's how I got her to marry me. What was that about, Steve? We grow, change, and find our place within the community. It doesn't mean we're enemies. We just drift to a certain group. Melissa, that's exactly spot on. I think it's awesome that the manga community is growing so much. And yes, so true. We are acquaintances at first and friendship grows. I agree. Flip is a poopy face because he likes mechas. Tyrone's just being an adorable troll as always. Oh, sorry about my alarm there. Just want to apologize for bringing stuff up. I got dragged into it, but I shouldn't have let myself. Okay, Sushi, I can respect that. It's okay to be friendly with people without being best friends. Completely agree, Netmeg. Hey, Flip. Shay, please address the fact that if we are friends, we need to communicate because this is where this is coming from. I agree. Communication should always be open. Hi, Flip. How are you? Tyrone's calling you a poopy face. Hey, Whitney. You married me because you friend people easily. That's not why I married you, but that's a discussion for another day where you can actually be on the stream with me. By the way, Flip, I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna let you two chat about that. All right. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, we're all adults in this community for the most part. Yes, some of us are younger, some of us are older. I am on the older end of the spectrum, and I'm not gonna like hide the fact that I'm older. I'm in my mid-30s, and I still make YouTube content because I enjoy it, because it's fun. It's a great fun hobby, and I really like it. Yes, you control from the chat. You typically do. I think it's just one of those things where people need to remember that it's okay to not be best friends with everybody in the community. I'm a firm believer that everybody in life has their clan of people. My clan of people is much bigger than even my husband's clan of people. He has like 3 or 4 people that he calls his people. And some of those aren't even his family. Like, it's just one of those things where some people can have a big clan of people, and some people can have a small group of people that they call their clan. And I think that's something that we in online spaces forget. And I think it's good to have your own little like clan. I don't want to say that having a clan is wrong or bad or makes it cliquey, because it doesn't. As long as we are all friendly and respectful to everybody in the community, there's nothing wrong with having your main like group of friends. Maybe it's because of the way I was raised or the way I grew up. I don't know. But I'm not, as long as someone is respectful to me and treats me kindly and well, I will do the same to them. Like, if I see them doing things that I don't agree with, I'm going to like step back and reconsider and reevaluate on my own if I want to continue that acquaintance or that friendship or whatever. So it's one of those things where I think people can get heated in the moment, and I know that I get heated in the moment when I get upset about something. You can ask my husband, he will completely agree with you that I get heated, I blow my gasket, not even as big as I used to, but I still blow it. And he just knows to like give me a beat, give me time before I'm ready to talk about it. And I'm a very reactionary person. So if somebody sits there and continually pokes me and pokes the bear about something, I'm going to react to it just because that's who I am. Let's see. Whitney says, I tend to have a smaller group, but I tend to be able to give more to my online friends, which is weird. No, Whitney, that's actually really a very common thing, because sometimes physically being with a group of people is a lot more taxing than like being in a group chat online. Like, that's just, there's just much less that you have to like necessarily like stress about and worry about. So let's see. Graveyard Nerd, I'm 35. LOL. I look 20, I guess, according to people I know offline. I was raised the same way, definitely. I've had friends come and go and made greater friends over the years. Oh, hey, Aisha, how are you, hun? Respect is the key word. Boop-de-boop. That's fair. It's easier to hang out with people without pants on. Yes, Steve, for those of you who are unaware, he doesn't care if I tell you guys this. He has an affinity of not wearing pants, and I was warned about this before I married him. I could tell it's been a bad day if it's 5 p.m. and like he walks in the door and he immediately like wants his pants off. I can tell it's been a long day. He doesn't want to talk about it, and that's just life in our house, and that's fine. We don't have children. We're not scarring anybody. I don't mind if he walks around pantsless because I think he's hot. So there's that. But yes, so I kind of wanted to start this stream off with all of this stuff just because no, you cannot wear a kilt, husband. No, we've had this discussion as to why. So we are leaving the man skirt thing alone. My good friends, I literally don't have to wear pants around them. Yep, exactly. I see him, Peach. Oh gosh. No, Canticle, we're not going down that road. And I also am a no pants at home person, so I get it. Yeah. We are of the same mindset. Aisha and I have had conversations that after 5 o'clock, people have to like call or text before they come over because there's a good chance that one or both of us do not have pants on. But yeah, so I just wanted to start the stream off with all of this kind of stuff, just kind of get it out of the way and let you guys know that that's my piece on everything going on in the community right now. Although there's some friction and some tension, but I just think it's okay to have our friend groups. And it doesn't have to be absolutely everybody because we all still share the same hobby of love of manga. Yes, Flip, today has been a lot. And I know that all in all, everybody still cares about everybody to an extent. It might not be the same extent that they used to, but they do still care. And that's why things happened and that's why things were said. So that's it. That's my piece on the whole situation. I'm closing that chapter and we're done. So let's talk about fun stuff. What would you guys like to chat about? Let's see. I haven't been able to read. I've started reading children's books again. Amelia Bedelia is the business. I haven't even thought about Amelia Bedelia in so many years. It's not even funny. But yeah, so there was something else I wanted to bring up. Oh, the Manga Love Readathon. I did the announcement video. That's coming up Valentine's weekend. I did it over the whole weekend. So if people needed to take a day or two to celebrate Valentine's Day with their partner or whatever, they're more than welcome to do that. And I'm really super excited to be hosting it again. It's a lot of fun. I have potentially thought about bringing in a host to help me out this round. If you're interested, send me a DM on Twitter and we can chat about logistics and specifics and things. Hey, Danny, how are you? Super Fudge is where it's at, huh, husband? Let's see. I'm going to have to go back and watch the beginning of this because I literally have no idea what is happening. That's okay, Whitney. Don't even worry about it. What are you currently reading? I am currently reading several different things. I'm reading Heart So Fierce and Broken. I'm reading The Path of Daggers by Robert Jordan. And I'm also reading, what is it? Oh, Don't Keep Your Day Job. It's a self-help book. Let's see, Shan, behind in the chat, started from the beginning, and you were saying so much that I agree with. And I've also been saying in my Insta stories. Yes, Aisha, we really we feel the same about this. I've watched your Insta stories and I'm like, yeah, Aisha and I are in agreement. Maybe it's because we're a little bit older. I don't know, girl, but we're on the same wavelength here. I'm a spring and summer manga reader, and in the autumn and winter, I read regular books, lol, but would love to participate in manga marathons. Yes, come and join us. I'm so excited. Valentine's, Singles Awareness Day. Yes, Singles Awareness Day is a thing, and I celebrated that very much for a long time. Let's see. Wheel of Time. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Hope you are too. Yes, Danny, I am fine. Thank you. I went to the dentist this morning, no cavities, so all is good. I would love to not keep my day job. That book is my dream. Yeah, kind of me too, if I'm honest. I love my day job and I only have to do it 2 days a week, but I would still like to find ways to take my hobbies and turn them into something that I can maybe make a little money at while still enjoying my passion. Is the Lunar Chronicles readathon still planned to start in February? We're only going to be reading Cinder in February, so yes. We're tying it into the Tell It Again book club. So I guess those of you who don't know, the Tell It Again book club, we're going to take February, March, April, and May, and we are going to be rereading the Lunar Chronicles. April and I are doing it for a specific collab project that we're doing with another one of our friends, Steve, over at the Lawn Gnome. But we wanted to tie it in because it's a book that's easy enough to get people's hands on. So we thought we'd do that. LOL. And no, I've never read it. 2 days a week trades. I did the full-time, more than full-time hours thing. So it was good. She's more than fine. She is fine. Oh, husband, you're adorable. Canticle, why are you saying hallelujah? Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hi Elias, I'm good. How are you? I've never read smut manga, but can only imagine what they're like. Oh, if you ever want smutty manga recommendations, ask me or Aisha. We tend to read quite a bit of it that's not always hentai. So, like, check our smutty recommendations. They're going to be good. I actually have a few hobbies that I can make money with, but I'm also just like too tired to even try and do any of them, much less market them and figure out what people actually want. And I think that's kind of what this book is kind of geared to do, is to help you navigate where you want to be and what you want to do with it and how to market it in the best way. That's part of why I wanted to pick it up in the first place, because I thought it would be really interesting that way to do. Let's see. I don't know if my chat little thing is behind. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. So now that I'm only working 2 days a week after working full time for so long, I've been trying to find ways to fill my time. So I've been taking a few Skillshare classes. I'm currently taking a calligraphy class, and then I'm going to start a watercolor class. So I'm hoping to like just kind of channel some of my hobbies for a while, and financially we're doing fine. So I don't have to worry about that, which is really great. I'm sorry that you feel dead inside, friend. Well, I might actually have to give that one a try. I don't read many self-helps, but that one seems like fun. I'll let you know once I finish, Whitney, like what I'm only like a chapter or two in at this point, because I'm just kind of doing a chapter a day because I don't want to like overwhelm myself. I want to make sure I digest all the information. So, yeah, I'm really interested in that. So, yes, I will give you my full thoughts once I finish. And let's see. I have this goal of something I want to make, even if it's just for myself and I never like market it. I still want to try to make it. So that will be a fun adventure. So I'm not telling anybody what it is right now. I've told a few people like in real life, but like online I haven't really told anybody. So I'm going to keep it that way for now because it is something that my online audience might appreciate. So yes, Whitney, I will definitely tell you. Oh, I love art. I do painting, drawing, anime, sculpting, and writing. Wow. That is an excellent amount of creative outlets for you. Yes, husband, you know about it. We've talked about this. We've talked about the logistics of making said thing. Still behind. I rarely have pants on. Yeah, Aisha, we feel the same. I do currently have pants on because I'd been running a bunch of errands today because I did the dentist this morning. And then I went over to my friend's house. She wanted some help with she wanted me to help watch her girls for a little while so she could focus on doing some things in her house. So I still have pants on because of that, just because I haven't taken them off since I got home. Hey April, how are you, hun? Make you a pizza? You're not my husband. Why would I make you a pizza? Unless you are my husband just being a troll. Who knows? Um, but yes. So let's see. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? There were a couple things I wanted to talk about. I should have written them down. Oh, thanks, Nutmeg. She's a really sweet friend, and so I really enjoy her a lot. Sneaking in at work, sneaking in at work to stop in, love it. Oh, I love that you're here, April. That makes my heart happy. So I'm trying to remember all the things I wanted to talk about. Oh, the changes to the manga love readathon. So this time, instead of like having it necessarily be just a romance based manga, I wanted it to be a recommendation from someone in the community. It can be from anybody you want. It can be from one of your close friends. It can be from someone you admire. It can be whatever. But I really just want everybody to have the opportunity to read things that have been genuinely recommended to them. So I want everybody to read at least one recommendation from somebody within the community. And if they want to read one of my favorites, most of mine have a pretty solid romance base to them. So if they read one of my favorites, then they'll be getting that. But just be glad that she hasn't given me moderator privileges. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I just wanted to open it up and allow a lot more people to be involved in the readathon. I think it's going to be great. So I'm really excited, and we'll do like Twitter sprints and stuff on the Twitter. It's at Manga Love Reads on Twitter. Hey, anime and manga lover, how are you? So yeah, I'm really excited about lots of things. There's lots of good things coming for the channel. I'm really excited. Thirsty Thursdays are I've already read our read for Thirsty Thursday this month, and I'm so excited. If you guys don't know, it's a book club that I'm doing with Aisha from Mama Loves Manga, Natalie from Book of Bee, and Danny from the Panda Post. All four of us. We like romance mangas, so we're talking about all the thirsty, smutty things in this book club. It was Spell of Desire this month. You still have time to join us, so feel free to go and read it and then come and join us. The first live show is going to be Thursday, January 30th at 8 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 Mountain Time if you're Mountain Time like me. And we're going to talk about Spell of Desire. I don't drink alcohol, so I won't be drinking alcohol that night, but everybody's going to be drinking whatever they feel like drinking. So me, it'll probably be some sort of bubbly water or a Diet Coke or something, because that's more my speed. Looking forward to it. Weekend readathons are the best. Yes, I really like ones over the weekend, because then you don't feel like you're burned out necessarily, but you can get a lot done. Thirsty Thursday is so out of my comfort zone, but I might totally do it anyway. I have a bit of a different taste in manga, but I think it'd be fun. I think it could be really fun. I think you should at least try one of them. I think the one we're doing next month is only 3 volumes, so maybe try that one instead. This one's 5 volumes. So let's see. I'm just using StreamYard for the first time, as the admin. So I'm kind of trying some stuff out. So I currently got my boyfriend into manga, Thirsty Thursdays. I can't wait to watch hardcore smut manga, LOL. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a really fun time. It's really just so good. Yes, Aisha, you definitely do. We both read all the smuts and we love it. Dylan, hi, baby. How are you? Yes. It's really a lot of fun, Emily. Yay! Yay, Whitney. That's great. Hello, Luruk. I may jump on a few Thirsty Thursdays, still trying to manage my TBR. I would love for you to join us, April. I read it all digitally because I wasn't sure I would like it enough to pick it up physically, and I really liked doing it that way. I'm not sure if it's part of Kindle Unlimited, so if you have KU, look. My gut says no, because I have KU as well, and I had to buy them, so I don't think it is. But I think our next one is, so I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry you have a cold, Dylan. I'm doing okay. My allergies went way out of control yesterday. I was so miserable. So finally recovering from that, which is great. Just watched episode 1 of Vinland Saga, and it was amazing. We haven't tried that one yet. For those of you who don't know, Steve and I are trying to binge through Star Trek Voyager before Picard starts. So we're just trying to get the whole scope and the whole picture. I need to understand 7 of 9 a little bit better, I think, before I can really dive into the new show. So I know who 7 of 9 is now, but I'm really excited. It's going to be a good thing. We'll have to check it out. Check into that. Yes, check into Kindle Unlimited, because it's like a library system. It works really well. I'm doing good, by the way. Been exercising and healthier me. Yay, I've been doing the same. I've lost 15 pounds since Christmas, so I'm very happy. I think the allergies are from the new salon. Today is the 25th anniversary of Voyager. They could be from the new salon. I was there yesterday. I'll have to test that out Saturday because they do have a lot of very highly fragranced things in their bathroom. So I wonder if that's starting to affect me a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look into that. Today's the 25th anniversary of Voyager. That's really cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, so let's see. Was that all I needed to talk to you guys about? The first half was, you know, all the quote unquote tea. So you can watch back from the beginning if that's what you wanted to be here for. But I feel very grateful for 1,500 subs. I hit that milestone recently. I'm very grateful for everybody who chooses to be subscribed and spend time watching my content. It truly means a ton to me that you guys are here. I think it brings me closer to tears than you guys would think so much. Hold on, rewinding. Thanks, Melissa. I'm really excited. But yeah, I feel very blessed, and I've been a slow grower on YouTube. Like I say, I've had my channel for 4.5 years, and I've just hit 1,500 subscribers. Some people grow really slowly, and some people grow really fast. There's not anything wrong with either style. It just happens differently for people. I just wanted to be here for you. Oh, Dylan, I just love you so much. I love watching your videos. Oh, thank you. I'm so ready to get back into making videos. Whitney, I missed your videos. Like, start making them, girl. I'm ready to watch. So yeah, that's kind of everything going on. I will be making over my library. I'm not going to do it next week while the hubs is off. I'm going to do it the week after. So by February, my library is going to look very different. I am going to like vlog the whole process so you guys will get to see the whole journey of the library changing over. But yes, so that's a thing that's going to be happening that I'm really excited about for the channel because it's not that the shelves that I have don't necessarily work. They're made of particle board, and so the shelves kind of bow, and that affects like things fitting. So I am really excited for the changes because we'll be getting actual wood shelves. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. Let's see. I have 230, been on YouTube for 6 years now on my channel. And that's still good. That's nothing to shirk at. There are some people who never get above like 50 subscribers. So that's great. Dang it, judging from the chat, I am so behind. LOL. So my comments will be out of sync with everyone else's. That's totally fine, Mama. Totally allowed. Library, that'll be fun. Yes, I'm so excited. Library makeover, I'm here for that. Yes. At one point, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was making manga review videos, but then I got super flagged by Shueisha? Is that how you say that? I'm not even 100% sure. And that deflated me. That deflates a lot of people, actually. So when I do reviews, I tend to not really like open up the manga too much, and that seems to help me not get flagged for things like that. So, and you know, if you're physically holding up something, they can't get you for copyright because you physically own it. Oh my gosh, I'm in the same boat with shelves and bowing. Yeah, completely. I'll probably just going to get my dad to cut some shelves out of wood and just keep the base. That's very practical of you. That could definitely work as long as the base is strong enough to hold the wood. Library video, yes, please. So yes, that will definitely be a thing that happens. I've not been buying as many books as I normally would. I don't feel like that compulsion to go to the bookstore all the time like I used to. So that's really nice for my pocketbook. Let's see. I've been here for 10 years. Something I did while making videos was coming out. After I did, I was much happier, and I think my videos show that. Dylan, you're just such a beautiful soul, and I'm so glad you finally feel like you can be yourself with all of us, and I love that about you, Dill. I always have. I think it's silly that physical manga reviews get a copyright strike. It's sad. I think it's crazy, too. Hi, Shadow Hunted Wizards. Can you imagine a straight Dylan? It was very cringy. So yeah, Dylan, you're just you. Like I don't see you as straight or gay. I see you as you. You're always just gonna be one of my favorite humans, Dylan. Just know that. By the way, anyone who isn't completely comfortable with Thirsty Thursdays, we likely won't um talk straight up hentai on the live. I do my on my channel though. Yeah, it's true. On this one, we're gonna keep it a little tamer because Natalie and I like we don't really get into that too much. So it's one of those things where it's gonna be we are so excited. I'm excited at least. Yes, my pocketbook is already thanking me. Um, let's see. It was really discouraging, but I think I want to try again, except this time show less or none of the pages. Yeah, Lurock, that's kind of what I do is I don't really I'm very careful about the pages that I flip open. And I know when I was doing manga first impressions, whenever I was doing a digital volume, I would only show the pages that the publisher would do as previews. That's it. I would do the cover and then those because that's all that they could really like allow for review purposes. So yeah, let's see. I do videos like diary for when I'm really old and look back on them. Numbers are cool, but I do love having them for fun. I completely agree. I keep hitting the wrong button. And yes, we all love you, Dylan. I make videos mostly for me. Like occasionally if somebody says, "Hey, I would love to see this," I'm happy to do it. But mostly I make videos for myself just because I enjoy doing it. I do try to keep to a schedule to make things a little bit easier for myself, but I don't stress too hard. Um, I literally panted like a dog over an anime character once because this is what straight boys do, right? Oh, Dylan, I love you. Um, yes, Whitney, you and Dylan should be friends. I think y'all would get along really well. I'm excited for an all girls stream. It's so cool. Thanks, Justy. We're excited too. I think this will be the first time where it's been so many female manga tubers streaming together. I don't think all of us have gotten together on a stream like that before. So I'm genuinely excited. I like sometimes it'll just be like two, maybe three of us, but there's never been one with like four of us. And I'm really, really excited about this. And I also love that both Danny and Aisha are women of color. So they get to represent themselves and their community a little bit better than Natalie and I are ever capable of being, just because we are not part of that. We try to, respect that and all of those kinds of things, but we still won't ever relate to it on the same level just because we're white, and that's okay. So I love that, that diversity is represented in our cast as well. So that's something that's really cool, and I really am super excited for. I'm hoping in future we can start to like invite a special guest into the streams as well. Maybe down the road, we'll see. Yeah, I felt that. Back in the day, nobody made videos about BL, so I decided to do it myself. And that's why we love you, Dylan. Let's see. Ironically, my fiance is absolutely not into manga or even books, so it's tough to be motivated to make the videos I used to when I was single. Now, I totally understand that. My husband, he's very supportive of my hobby. I'm very blessed to have somebody who's so good to me. But I know a lot of people out there who like have to film when their significant other is like out of the house because they don't feel comfortable doing it when they're home. So, like, it's really hard to have a spouse get on board if they don't understand the hobby at all. So, Luruk, I hope that she will at least support something that you're excited about. Because I know my husband, he loves to collect computer parts. I think it clutters up our house and drives me a little bit crazy, but he loves it. And I'm never going to tell him no because it makes him so happy. So hopefully you and your fiance is very much the same and that she'll expect that. Gamers rise up. I do play games, not often, but I do. I haven't been playing much lately though. I should play a little more. I'll have to steal Neo Kuni back from my husband first. I also like watching videos about books, Whitney. I'm sure I'll enjoy them too. Yeah, Whitney makes good content. You'll like her, Dylan. She's good people. I think that's all I have to say today, guys. My partner does not care. He used to have a channel about animal and books for a short stint. I just have anxiety about filming with him home. Yeah, I completely get that too. Sometimes I am more comfortable filming when Steed isn't home just because I feel like it's almost an inconvenience because I usually have to ask him to like turn down the TV or like wear headphones or something. And I hate just having to ask. I know he doesn't care. And he would tell you himself that he doesn't care, but it's one of those things where I still worry about it. Let's see. Thanks for the word, Shay. It's really uplifting. Well, Lou Rock, seriously, like, let me know if you end up posting videos again. I would love to check out your channel and give you some support. Let's see. Whitney says I've only read like one BL manga, unless you count Loveless, which is like not really BL. I have some confusion over the terminology and differences between, say, BL and yaoi. BL and yaoi are basically the same thing. I've heard it mostly described, and I describe it as is BL is the not so explicit version of yaoi. Yaoi is all the explicit stuff. But I know that they are completely interchangeable, Whitney. So I think you can assume it's the same on both sides. I know some people were using shonen ai as a term for a while for the non-explicit BL, but it's all that kind of stuff. Like it's all kind of interchangeable. So boys love or yaoi, they are both going to feature male-male romances. Let's see. Well, I know very well that he can't hear me when I'm upstairs. Very true. Let's see. Shadow Hunted Wizards asks, any tips for keeping up with your blog? I'm falling behind. I need to catch up. Well, I'm currently behind with my blog myself, so I'm not going to be a great person to ask. I think the easiest thing is going to be to just like, if you do it as a review type of thing, just write the review immediately and then maybe schedule it, or just have it like written down in like your planner, a bullet journal, whatever, and make yourself accountable like once a week for your blog or something. I'm not even 100% sure. I'm still working on that balance myself. So when I figure it out, I'll let you know. All right, friends. Well, I think that's all I've got for this particular stream. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved chatting with you guys. And I hope you guys will participate in the Manga Love Readathon. I'm so excited for it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.